prefer the way it is. You're the teacher and I'm the student. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, well, whatever works.
I don't want to freelance anything off my own bits that I've learned from you.
Yeah. Then you have sort of less control over it if someone else codes it and builds it, unless they tell you exactly what.
You know how we're doing this now?
Yeah.
Give me a hand getting rid of those two colourful dots, these boxes,
Yeah.
and then further down, put the text box there. You know the way we're doing now, building one section at a time, but you're guiding me on how to do things. It's still my control on the site.
Yeah,
Does that make
right.
sense? And if it's another 5 hours, it's another 5 hours.
Yeah, it's however best you feel like you're gonna learn and get something from it.
Start to end. Okay, under supervision, I've been guided on how to do everything from start to end.
Yeah.
And if I have to pay for a further 5 hours, I have to pay for them. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the work, obviously. But if you want to just flip back to your screen again, I can just have a look at that first section with the photo and the text. So don't worry about that section at the bottom. So that, like I said, if anything has gone really wrong and we try and correct it and it doesn't look like it does in the original, like I said, we can always just copy it over from the original.
If I highlight these, it just says the word melodrama font. I think you can get rid of those boxes.
Yeah, that's all that is just saying the I think it's referencing the font that was used in that particular section. So did you want to well, I suppose that bit's a little bit more tricky, isn't it? So you want to get rid of all those like little, let me just find that section where AI
It's gone past it.
Okay. Is it this bit here, is it? Okay.
I've
So
just got rid of all the text at the bottom with the digits.
yeah. So you want to keep the left side where it says AI governed private. That's your that's your text, isn't it?
Yes.
On the left hand side.
I'm gonna keep all that.
So if you just
Oh come on, fucking hell, my laptop's crashing again, man. This is pissing me off.
just have to give
Sorry.
it. That's all right. I'm exactly the same at a certain point with technology, especially with Photoshop
I want
when
to
it.
get rid of these two shitty boxes, and here we used to have an image. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta wait for my mouse.
Yeah.
It's decided. Oh, now it's decided. So there
Okay.
used to be an image there. Can you see? I want to put text there.
Yeah. If you so for that bit, if you do you remember that toolbar on the left that we got up yesterday? I mean it might pop up on its own. So if you that box where you want the text in, if you click on the inside of that, you remember when we click on something usually
It's photo on it.
it's photo, yeah, that's all right. And then on the left, if you get the navigator up again, which was so remember there's like there's a button at the top left that will just bring up the and then if you go to navigator, just open that up, yeah. So now that you've clicked on that where it says photo, you should see it highlighted in the, I guess what's called the layer stack, yeah. So where it says photo, yeah. So we know that's. So we've got a photo inside of that. It says test wrap, or yeah, photo, whatever. So if you 1 second, I'll just bring up my navigator just so I can just point you in the right direction. Bear me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, and then so if you remember before when we add something new, all you need to do is just go right to the top of that left toolbar. You see where the plus is?
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, and then if you click that and just put in, do you want it to be a heading text, or is it more like the smaller text?
It's going to be an article.
Okay, so in that case then, if you go to 1 second, let's have a look. If you just put text into that search bar in the elements section, you see right at the top there's a search bar.
My laptop's crashing again.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not a problem.
What should I type in there?
If you just type in text, and it will filter down. I mean, you could go through the list and just manually pick it. That's all right. It takes a minute sometimes. You'll see it says text block.
Okay, text block.
Yeah,
that one
can you
there.
see? Yeah, that's right. So now if you just literally click that and just drag it to where it says photo in that section, it doesn't matter if it so now that's in there. Okay, what we want to do is just delete that item underneath it, because we don't need that photo anymore, do we? So if you, in the left toolbar, if you go back down to the navigator and just like click on the photo again.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so now if you just right click on that in the navigator, you should be able to, and if you just go to delete, so now I think
that's how it's become on the website now.
Okay, you see that you see in the navigator on the left again.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and just see where. I'm just going to make the screen a little bit bigger so I can see if I can. Okay, so if you so we've got text block, heading overlay. Just click on heading overlay for me, just see what that is in the navigator, because I'm not sure if that's part of it or not. Let's have a look. Yeah, so underneath text, what's heading overlay? If you just click on that once, you probably we can probably just delete that. I don't think it's needed. So again, if you just go back to the navigator and just fucking then delete, that's it. So now it's just a case of just so you can just, this is where Webflow acts a bit like a more like a traditional website builder. So you can just type in the text there that you want, or paste it in.
Right. Copy and paste it.
Yeah, just copy and paste it straight into there. Depending on how that block is set up, it might only be a certain width at the moment, but we can look at that when it comes to it, when we've got all the text in there. So if you grab your text that you want.
My laptop crashed again.
Has your laptop been having energy drinks as well?
Yeah, I think it needs a lot. I think it needs more like a grab a fucking Coke. Only this video is on YouTube, it'll be probably the funniest one you'll find.
I think it will be the most swearing ever in a website tutorial.
Yeah, there's no political correctness on this site.
That's right. Yeah, so like we'll see what it looks like when it goes in there.
Okay, if you just bear with me, let me just copy.
Yeah, no problem. That's all right, no problem. Text and just highlight it all.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's right. And then if you go to paste as plain text, or just see what paste does. Okay.
I want it to be the same size as that.
Okay.
And I want it to be that corner onwards and perfectly straight lined with that at the top.
Okay. What we'll do then is we'll try and align it first. So so in your navigator.
One second, let me just get that div block wording out.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm just going to find that section on my... Where's that? Oh, it's the bit with the 3 dots, isn't it? Let's have a look.
I just want it to be the same size as that writing there.
Okay. If you go to the... It's, you know, in the rest of the layout, is there... Is this going to be like a piece of intro text, or is there any more text that's going to be?
It's just an intro text.
Okay, so what we'll do, just what we need to do first, just look at what size the text is of that text that we want to reference. So if you just go to the hover, if you just, that's all right. If you just click into the text on the right, that's the text that we want to make the same size. Not actually on the screen, sorry. So if you click inside where it says system.
1 second, it's deciding to load.
That's all right.
System.
Yes.
In here.
Yeah, that's right. That heading, just to see what the. Oh no, is it the text underneath that you wanted to say that size, where it says only and, or was it these?
Okay.
system text.
Which one do I need from here?
So did you want your text?
You know what it says? We are not a company, the same size as system.
Okay.
And then the rest of the text underneath it, the same size as that.
Okay. And what we could do is, because we've already got it there, probably the easiest thing to do is just for us to actually just copy the text on the right. So if you go into where it says system on there, on the right hand side.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, okay, so we have got two different styles already, so that's good. So if you go back to the navigator again on the left, now that you've got that selected.
Okay, yeah, it says service
so
title.
You can see where it says, so there should be one item there that says like, H1 service title. So in fact, you could actually, so you see how you've got the second text underneath that, where it says paragraph. So so if you go to the block above it, that is what's known as like the parent block. So we can just copy that whole block over. So we're going to get
the big block.
Yeah, that's right. So if you just and then just literally right click on that, and then I think there's a button called duplicate. Yeah, so if you just duplicate that, so we should get.
My laptop is definitely. Oh, look at what.
Don't worry about that. We can fix that in a second. So we'll just delete one of them because it's done it twice for some reason. So back in the navigator, you'll see you'll have
blocks here.
Just right click on one of them and just press delete, and we're going to move the other one over. Around delete. And the reason it does that and puts it into freeze, I think, because of the responsive styling.
Sake, let's decide to go to the other side of the page.
That's all right. We can fix it if you just scroll back up to where we were. Okay, cool. So now we've got two there. So what we'll do is, if you go back to the navigator now, and just like click on one of the systems there. I'll just wait for your screen to catch up. Yeah. So now that you've, that's all right.
I thought it'd be a bit bigger, but
I can see now. Yeah. So what we'll do is, if you click on one of those div blocks in the navigator. Yeah, and then can you scroll up a bit in the navigator? Just wanted to see where. So what we need to do is just drag it to where that text that we currently have on the left currently is. So with the navigator open, if you just click once on the text that we've got there where it says we are
not a company.
Yeah, that's right. You just click on that once on the page in the middle.
Yeah, you got text block.
Yeah, and then if you go back to the navigator, we just want to see where abouts in the navigator that is, so we know roughly where to drag it. Okay, right. Okay, so now it's just a case of you see that that div block that you've got highlighted there. If you just click it and just drag it above that text that's above it in the navigator, if that makes sense. So what we're doing is just dragging it to the new order of where that. That's all right. We can go back a few steps, but for now let's just put let's just try and get that. Yeah, but was that we execute edge on? It was on the right hand side, wasn't it? Not the.
Yeah. What we do was up here. We execute edge. Then you have the 3 bullet points, which I want to get rid of these boxes.
Okay. Yeah, let's just try and move that text first, and we can come back to this stuff and below it. There should be an undo. If you scroll to the top, there should be is there an undo button? There's not, is there? But if you press Control Z once or twice on the keyboard.
1 second.
Yeah, that's all right. Control Z. It should undo some of the changes, so you should be able to see it on the screen.
Oh, wicked.
If it doesn't, is it doing it? That's good. Okay. That's looking more like how it was. Yeah, that's right. So it's in the right column, isn't it? Yeah. So
there's two of these that we need to get rid of. One.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of these and see how that plays out, and we can deal with that tomorrow. Because I think I need to switch this piece of shit off.
You can press Control Z again, and that will get rid of that duplicate div that how it's got two there.
Press Control Z. Okay, that's 3 there.
Control Z, yeah. Press it again.
My laptop never takes this long.
And press it once more for me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Get rid of that. We can deal with that tomorrow.
Okay.
And these dodgy X's that somehow, I don't know how the fuck, and these little crappy boxes, we can get rid of them today.
Yeah, that'd be easy enough to do. Yeah. So if you scroll back up to the
and then I don't know how I've managed to pull this one off. I don't know how I've
I think maybe because you've put a plus symbol inside of a block, and what it does is whatever you put inside of that block, it's going to take the styling from its parent. So it's probably a heading or something that was in there before that's like, say,
I just
30 point.
White image, get rid of it, but no, we got it wrong.
It's easy enough to do. So if you just click on that purple circle, just click on it once, and and then if you go to the navigator,
image inside the circle.
Okay.
The circle gone as well.
Yeah. So if you go to the navigator, now you've got that selected.
Oh, there you go. You got the service circle now.
That's right. Yeah. So now I've got that selected. If you go to the navigator, excuse me, on the left-hand side again.
Yeah, this laptop definitely needs to be switched off. It's flashing like there's no.
It's funny seeing how far you can push it, isn't it? Okay, so you've got so we've got something above that.
What the fuck? Just fucking highlight that, you piece of shit. Sorry.
That's alright.
There it is, service circle.
So I can't quite see on your screen, but is there another? That's better. Yeah. So if you go up to if you click on the one above where it says Service Flex, like that, and then
all of that.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to delete the text, so just the plus. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to just get rid of the plus. So I think
so if
we actually highlight the service circle and click and delete that, it may work.
That's right. Yeah. So that. Yes, you've probably got a circle and a plus inside of service circle. Yeah, and then just delete that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll do the same again to the item underneath it. So I think it was service circle. Yeah.
It'll be the third flex, and then right click
on that. Yeah. And then
if you've noticed, now I'm starting to get my head around it. This is how I learn.
Yeah.
I have to build something from the ground up under supervision in order to actually figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yes, it's just it is a bit intimidating the first time you use it, but once you see how the two sort of interact, it's good that you've got a visual reference on the left to know what you're moving around and what you're deleting. But like you say, when you drag something by accident, it's hard to see where you've put it and what styling it's taking. But the more you use it, the easier it becomes. So now we've got rid of those two.
This award title, I've highlighted it. It's popped up here. So should I just right click that and delete
that's right. Yeah, and just see how it affects the styling and what's on the page.
Now the right click's not even working on my mouse.
Oh, that's weird. I think you can just press delete on the keyboard as well when you've got something highlighted there.
I'm one of them ones that is just, I prefer things. Paragraph, delete that, which will be hopefully that bastard there.
Yeah, that's right.